I never imagined I'd shell out $5 grand for a chopper ride just to screw over a neighbor. But when Karen from the HOA plunked her go-doffel shed smack in front of my cabin's driveway, quoting bylaws like they were the Ten Commandments, I snapped. That rusty eyesore, painted Tuscan terracotta to match her McMansion's fake stucco, turned my weekend retreat into a fortress siege, forcing me to park 3 blocks away and hike in like some backwoods pilgrim. And her smug email? Aesthetic compliance is non-negotiable, Mr. Harlan. Consider this your final notice. Bitch, please. I'd bought this off-grid cabin in the rolling hills outside Boise 5 years back to escape corporate drone life, not to play footsie with petty tyrants enforcing rules nobody voted on. It started innocently enough, or as innocent as HOA drama gets in modern America. Our Pine Ridge Estates was one of those cookie-cutter burbs masquerading as rustic luxury. Think split-level ranches with HOA fees that could fund a small rebellion. I'd sunk my savings into the cabin after my divorce, turning it into a man cave haven. Solar panels, a tricked-out grill pit, and a hammock strung between ponderosis where I'd nurse IPAs and pretend adulthood was optional. Karen? She was the self-appointed queen bee, a bleached blonde realtor in her late 40s, always an athleisure that screamed, I run this cul-de-sac. Her husband bailed years ago, leaving her to weaponize clipboards and passive-aggressive flyers. When I got wind of her shed plans, filed under expanded storage for community beautification, I showed up at the monthly HOA potluck, ribs in hand, to voice my 2 cents. Look, Karen, I said, all neighborly charm over her limp kale salad, that spot's my only ingress. The easement's grandfathered in from when this was raw land. She adjusted her reading glasses, lips pursed like she'd sucked a lemon. Easements are subject to review, Tom. Your cabin's an eyesore anyway. Those solar thingamajigs look like scrapyard rejects. We're elevating standards here. Gasps rippled through the folding chairs. Old Mr. Wilkins choked on his deviled egg. The Millers exchanged side eyes. Controversy erupted faster than a TikTok feud. Was she power-tripping on a dead rule? I countered with emails to the board, citing county records, even roped in a pro bono lawyer from my old firm. She fired back with drone footage of my unkempt fire pit, threatening fines that'd bleed me dry. Neighbors split. Half whispered support in grocery aisles. The other half ghosted me, scared of her wrath. Bumper stickers popped up. HOA. Homeowners oppressed annually. I felt the betrayal deep, like she'd stolen my slice of the American dream, that hard-won freedom to just grill and chill without big neighbor breathing down your neck. Nights blurred into vengeful plotting. I could have sued. Hell, I almost did, but courts move slower than molasses in January, and I needed catharsis now. Scrolling Reddits r/pro-revenge, I stumbled on tales of escalated pettiness, flooded basements, fake parking tickets. But nothing matched the poetry of reversal. A quick Google led to Idaho Air Works, an outfit doing scenic tours and special lifts for loggers. How heavy's this shed? The pilot drawled over the phone. About 2 tons, fully loaded with her garden gnomes and passive-aggressive signs. He laughed, quoted the price. Deal. Dawn broke crisp that Friday, rotors thumping like my pulse. I timed it post-rain, mud slick as revenge. The chopper ghosted in low, cables snagging her shed like a claw machine prize. She burst out in slippers, bathrobe flapping, screaming into her phone. This is trespassing. I'll have you arrested. As it dangled airborne, gnomes tumbling like confetti. Neighbors live-streamed from ring cams. One yelled, "Get her, Tom." We swung it gentle-like over her cul-de-sac, plopping it dead center on her pristine driveway, blocking her Tesla tighter than she'd blocked me. Crunch of gravel, a gnome's hat rolling into the grass. Priceless. The fallout? A shitshow symphony. Cops showed, deputies stifling grins after I flashed easement deeds and her own permit violations. Turns out, no variance for beautification encroachments. The board ousted her amid howls of tyranny at the emergency meeting where projections of her shed's aesthetic sabotage went viral on Nextdoor. She lawyered up, but her case crumbled like her composure. Fines reversed, my cabin cleared, Her reputation is shredded finer than her kale. Last I heard, she's selling the McMansion, muttering about ungrateful ingrates to anyone who'll listen. Bitter? She's marinating in it, posting Yelp rants about helicopter harassment that rack 0 stars. Me? I'm firing up the grill this weekend, cabin access wide open, toasting to the sweet sting of payback. In America, you fight fire with rotors, and sometimes that's how the little guy wins.